Hi, welcome back to Coach B's. This is my third installment tonight on Monday, January 20th. Why did I mention that date? 2025. It's President's Day. And it's always, for me, an important holiday. Down the road, I'm going to do a session on holidays. But today, I want to introduce you to the 5 videos that will be coming up. Today's video will be on the Teleology 101, as we call it, Understanding Purpose. Video 2 is Purpose and Relationships. Video 3 is Practical Tools for Discovering Your Why. Video 4 is Purpose Through a Spiritual Lens. And video 5 is Overcoming Obstacles to Purpose. Okay, now today's video is going to contain some repeat in the earlier video, but it has some additions to it that I think will be very useful to us. So, again, Teleology 101. Are you ready? Let's begin. As we studied, teleology comes from the Greek word telos, which means end or goal. In its simplest form, teleology is about asking what is the purpose of this, or ology, the study of, in this case, telos, the end or the goals. It's a way of thinking that focuses on where we're going and what we are striving for, rather than just looking back at where we've been. Now, listen to the subtle words there, rather than just looking back. Okay? In therapy, teleology helps us uncover the motivations and aspirations driving our choices. Rather than getting stuck in the past, it's about saying, what's the purpose I'm moving toward in life? It's forward-thinking, goal-oriented, and deeply empowering. And it, like other skills, it must be practice. And I think we practice backward thinking more so than forward thinking, if we can use those two words or phrases. Later on, we'll do a session on backwards design. Imagine you're driving a car. We're going to talk now about how teleology helps us in therapy. So imagine that car. You don't spend all your time looking in the rearview mirror, do you? No. Sure, it's important to glance back and understand the road you've traveled, but your focus needs to lie ahead, on the road ahead. Teleology keeps us focused on where we're heading and what we want to achieve. I think that's the best metaphor we've used so far to explain the different approach and something in real life that I think we can really sink our teeth in. So in therapy, this means asking questions like, what's the goal of this behavior? What purpose is this serving in my life? And how do I want my future to look? By exploring these questions, we can identify patterns that may no longer serve us and create new, purposeful ways of living. It's about discovering meaning in our actions and aligning them with our values. Think about now the Adlerian connection. So let's connect teleology to Adlerian psychology, a topic we love here at Coach B's studio. Alfred Adler, the founder of Adlerian psychology, believed that every human behavior is goal-oriented. Another way of saying that is purposeful. Even actions that seem irrational often serve an underlying purpose. And I love this notion. I often have, and have said it myself, clients who say, oh, they're so irrational. That's so irrational. From your perspective, from my perspective sometimes. But it still may have a purpose that we need to look at. For Adler, the key question was always, what is this person striving for? And we need to ask. Let's break this down. If someone is acting out or feeling stuck, Adlerian therapy asks, what does this behavior achieve for them? What are they unconsciously striving for? When we uncover these hidden goals, we can shift them towards healthier, more constructive purposes. Now, sometimes they can shift themselves, and there's a way that we can interact with them. I often teach this concept that I learned from many years ago. The presenter was a Capturing Kids' Heart presenter, and they asked some questions. When you're confronting an individual, what are you doing? Now, this is an individual who you share some relationship with, because your next question is, what are you supposed to be doing? That's probably pre-agreed upon. Are you doing it is the third question. And then if they, obviously you're calling them out because you think they aren't. And if they agree that they aren't, then the next question, the fourth one, is, what are you going to do about it? Four beautiful questions, and we can ask ourselves that. What am I doing right now? Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? That's where we start getting into our goals and purposes. Am I doing it? That's a metacognitive question designed to have us reflect. No, I'm not. What am I going to do about it? That's the big question, isn't it? Some of us decide to keep going. So here's some practical tools for understanding purpose. Let's get practical. Here are 3 ways you can start exploring your own purpose, inspired by teleology and Adlerian psychology. The why exercise. Think of a recent choice you made. Ask yourself, why did I do that? Then ask it, why again? Keep going at least 5 layers deep. So your first answer, don't just accept it. Ask why again. The second time, don't just accept it. Ask why again. It's like we're 3 years old again. It's a great exercise. You'll often uncover a deeper purpose or need behind your behavior. Here's one that I've used for a lot of different reasons. The vision letter. Write a letter to your future self, imagining 1 year from now. Describe the life you're living, what you've achieved, and how it feels. This helps clarify the direction you're heading and motivates purposeful action. And again, the compass check. Pause once a week and reflect. Are my actions aligning with my values and goals? If not, what changes can I make? This simple exercise keeps you on track. And these 3 work together to do the 4. What am I doing? What are you doing? What are you supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I doing it? If not, what am I going to do about it? All right. Why purpose matters. From these activities, you may have already gleaned your own answer to that question. That's more important than what I'm going to offer you, filling in the blanks. But research does show that having a sense of purpose improves our mental health, our resilience, and even physical well-being. It gives us direction when life feels overwhelming and helps us stay grounded when challenges arise. So teleology isn't about lofty goals necessarily. It's about finding meaning in the everyday, the mundane, whether it's building stronger relationships, contributing to our community, or simply being more present. Living with purpose enriches our lives in countless ways. So now it's your turn. How do you explore purpose in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below and try one of the exercises we discussed today. And if you want to live deeper, download the free worksheets in the description to guide you through these activities. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next journey into personal growth and self-discovery. Until next time, keep growing, keep connecting, and keep thriving. See you soon.